I am really fed up and I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. Hey friends, welcome to Coffee with Collet. Nicole Collet, that is. So I had a realization the other day and I wanted to chat with you and share it with you. So basically what I realized was I am really fed up and I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. And I'm fed up because my entire life I have treated myself like crap. I've put myself down. I've been negative on myself. I have been working on it a little bit if you've watched some of my recent videos. But since I was really little, I've been so hard on my body. I've put myself down. I've judged myself. I've spent entire days and nights basically lying awake many nights just being hard on myself, worrying about things that don't matter. And if you don't know, I've lost 130 pounds and I have kept it off for 7 years. But before that, most of my life, I struggled with anxiety, with emotional eating, and with weight. I remember at 5, I was starting to be really hard on myself, embarrassed of my body, of worrying all the time, and I carried that throughout most of my life. I'm 38, and for over 30 years, I have been treating myself awful. And I'm so tired of doing that. And I had this thought, like, I'm not the only one. From 10 all the way until my late 20s, I struggled with emotional eating. And what I realize now is it had nothing to do with food. It was about not dealing with an even deeper issue, which was, trauma. I had a traumatic childhood. I didn't want to deal with that. I also had massive anxiety that the emotional eating was masking. And when I lost the weight and I worked through the emotional eating, the anxiety came through really high after that. And there's a lot of nights that I would be up for hours worrying about things that really there was nothing to worry about, and so hard on myself all the time, telling myself constantly like that I'm not good enough, that I should be doing better, that I can't do this, or I have to do more, or always looking for approval, validation, and people pleasing. I know, my parents split up when I was 1.5, and my dad left completely when I was 10. I know some of the anxiety and the thinking I'm not good enough stems from there, like abandonment issues. And I've worked through some of that. And once I realized anxiety was a huge issue, I have been working on it, but still most of my days are me in my head telling myself I'm not good enough, or that I need to work harder to get somewhere, meaning some crazy goal. Or I worry, for example, I'll lay awake and I'll worry about what I'm going to say in a video, because what if I don't do it right? What if the words don't come out right? What if I freeze on camera? I worry about video ideas. I worry about, am I posting things on social media that will help people? All these worries, yes, I want to do a great job, but I fixate on them and I worry and worry and worry. And I don't just worry about, YouTube and social media. I'll worry about, what am I going to wear? What am I going to say when I talk to people in public? Or just things that I don't need to be worrying about, but I do. And I know that I'm not the only one that does this. The other thing is, like I mentioned, I've lost a lot of weight. And for many years, my whole life really, I struggled with weight. And I tried to make dieting so hard. I took away food groups. I did exercise challenges. I tried all these fad diets. And I never liked what I was doing. And that was because I didn't like what I was doing, it wasn't sustainable. Always making things hard for myself. And I know I'm not the only one that does this. And yesterday I woke up and I thought, why as people do we do this to ourselves? Why do we think that it's okay to put ourselves down, to be so hard on ourselves, to spend most of our days of our short lives and all these precious moments we could be having, we spend all that time in our head being super hard on ourselves and chasing all these things, not being happy with where we are, who we are in the moment, or what we have, or what we're doing. We never give ourselves credit for what we are doing, for how far we've come, or how strong and resilient we are. We just tell ourselves what we're not good enough at. And I thought it was really important to make this video because if you're somebody that relates to anything that I've said, if you make all of your days or most of your days really difficult because you spend it worrying about things, if you have anxiety or you struggle with not feeling good enough, or you're making something hard, maybe not dieting, maybe you enjoy what you're doing, but you're making the rest of your life hard by just being so negative to yourself and so hard on yourself all the time. I'm done with it. I wouldn't treat anybody else the way I treat myself. So why is it okay that I do it to me, but it's not okay that I would never do it to someone else? And I know most of you watching, or all of you watching, feel the same. You would never be as hard as you are on others as you are on yourself. So I'm going to challenge myself and you watching. If you do this, let's start watching it. And that's what I've been doing, trying to catch myself causing more things to be difficult, making my life difficult, more stress. So much stress comes from the anxiety that I create all the time for things that I really don't need to worry about. And for the first time, when I was going to do the coffee with Collet, I set up last night and I got the coffee ready, and I normally really worry. What am I going to say? What if I don't do it right? What if I freeze? And then I said, I'm not going to make this hard. I'm just going to sit down, drink my coffee, and I'm going to talk. And if I freeze, Kyle always tells me that's what editing is for. Sassy, if you don't know, my husband, Kyle, he's also lost 130 pounds, and he has kept it off for the same amount of time, and he usually films everything and edits, and he always says, don't worry, that's what editing's for. But I worry anyway because I like to make things hard for myself. So little moments like that, I didn't worry. I slept really well. I woke up, I had a couple of moments where I worried, and then I said, it's okay. Where can you catch yourself in your life making more stress for yourself? Making dieting hard, making your day hard, spending time in your head where you could be thinking, overthinking, where you could be spending it with people that you love or doing something that you love. I'm challenging you to start watching those things and making your life just a little bit easier. I know I'm not going to fix it overnight, and neither will you, but that doesn't mean we can't do small things. Start catching those moments. Oh, I was just overthinking. I am lying awake in the middle of the night when I would like to be sleeping because I'm worrying about this, and it's not time to worry about that. Where can you catch yourself and make it a little bit easier and actually enjoy the precious moments in life, because life is too short to worry or to make it hard on yourself. dieting, Kyle and I learned, it can be fun. Weight loss can be fun. You can love what you're eating. Life can be a lot easier if we get out of our own way, which Sassy always says, let's get out of our own way, stop worrying, and just make the best of things. Enjoy life. Even if it's something tricky, we can still enjoy it. And that's it. That was my coffee with Collet. So I hope this video helps you guys, inspires you to be a little more gentle on yourself. Let me know in the comments if you struggle with this, or you know, what you're choosing to do, or if you're catching yourself and you're making life a little easier. Also, if you want to know exactly what Kyle and I ate to lose our first and next 50 pounds, we do have 2 weight loss guides. The links are down below. We also have a brand new guilt-free cookbook, low-calorie versions of all your favorite food, so you get tasty food, but without the guilt and extra calories. We also have link for supplements down below, the exact protein powder and supplements that we use. Check it out if you like those. Or you can watch this video and this video to make weight loss easy AF, or easy as a baby seal in French. Drinking my coffee, Nicole Collet, signing out. Whew. Love you. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.